Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media: Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone.
Alright, good morning and welcome to this edition of Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live from Voices Online TV in our Facebook and YouTube channel. The 1 hour 30-minute program, they look at issue them we get for do with development in a salon. You they watch, we want for take part in the program by where how you go send your message to we number 034225373. The number again is 034225373, or you do so now with Facebook page or with YouTube channel. We will bring the program come to you this morning. My name is Fatima Sisi.
Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Good morning, Fatima.
Good morning, Arnold.
Inside the program today, as this be termed, the judiciary of Salone be hand over different weapons them to the National Commission for Small Arms. The public relation officer too, na the judiciary of Salone, they can't tell you more about this, and the judiciary week we just done. And you go hear it from the national program coordinator for the free quality education, whereas he then at the studio now for can't tell we how the free quality education done they go. This plus other interesting interview and reports line up for you inside the program. So continue for day with we for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Now the studio I welcome the national program coordinator for the free quality education. Good morning and welcome to the program, Augustine.
Good morning, Felix. Good morning, man.
And would they expect to get Francis Moret, when are the public relation officer for the judiciary of Salone?
All right, we will continue with the program as we will come back to the guest then just now. Make we go now and take the first story inside the program this morning. Not forget for like and share the page. And if you want to ask question, so the national coordinator for the free quality school education on how this particular service don't they go, how picking them don't they benefit. Now for drop we comment or question now with Facebook page or with YouTube channel. Or if in a phone you get, drop now we WhatsApp or text line when at 034 225 373. We will now take the first story and we will continue with the guest. The broadcast media where other people they call electronic media. Now one pan the main side them outside people trust for they get information. But for long term now, challenge them day where don't they unbugging the way how the broadcast media they operate. This according to some broadcasters they don't set up the Sierra Leone Broadcasters Association. For more on this association, I've been talked to Stanley Junior Bangura, when are the national chairman for this association, and he begin for talk about waiting the association debate.
This association debut the broadcast landscape in the country, and a long term need for fulfill the desire for law get umbrella association for broadcasters in the country. You know, say for the newspaper side, you get like the Guild of Newspaper Editors, where then they seek the interest, the welfare of newspapers in the country. But over time, we not get that umbrella body there, we will perform similar function like the Guild. Hence, we come together as broadcasters across country and say we need forget body we the equivalent of the Guild. We go able seek the interests of broadcasters, them seek their welfare, promote professionalism, make sure say we promote content generation, compliance to regulations and policies, promote profitability, and make sure say we narrow the public fear of fake news.
How we want to go about this? Because for long time now, we don't they see electronic media or broadcasters don't they get series of challenges where it come to welfare, you come to regulations, and also how to go about to do the normal work.
Well, we in the area of welfare and money. So NIMEC will get the aspect of promoting the profitability. You know, over time, we don't do in this country. One thing they go up, now the other sector there. But you can at the broadcast media with commercial quotations, they still remain like how they made. And so we forget our voice where gets that authority for able to come public say voices online TV. If you person one do jingle day for 1 minute, now so it will cost. And see come from the authoritative body. Like how Guild can come and announce advertorial prices for newspaper. Now so safe they do. When once we're able to match operations and other cost them and something left, you will consider for the salary where befitting the broadcasters. And so we will begin to order them by engaging them the way they do business with we and tell them say, each time for level self, catch up with the reality because we'll not catch up with the reality. It's applying all man they do. You still get institution where they pay radio and television then for airtime, for example, 200 million. Where in actual fact, it would not come out inside in there. And we also get for empower like all them big media institution where they fit also where all man they go. So let me bring the issue of standards and promote content generation because when once you dey falabanda, you get your own content wey people dey follow. Everybody wey dey under want for good business with you. We want for ensure say we provide training then we dey in line with the current reality. Online television with this so that now the positive side of the new media. You dey watch na your phone, television. So we also want to see how we roll over trainings the way, the broadcast institutions across the country they were able to take the positive aspect of the new media, and also we get for engage with government for ensure say the cost on data and they also depreciate. So how the dollar they appreciate now, so the impact on the only way they pay for that spectrum there. And also the MC. A lot of players in the way we get for collaborate, we get for partner for the common good.
Okay. So how now we able forget the other media then for make everybody go day into this? I mean, so una all be able for day together and speak with one voice.
Well, the good thing is we not in competition. We not a rival.
Okay.
We now the broadcast institution, the access membership to it. When once you don't get, for example, voices online, television, if he become a member of the Broadcasters Association, it means they cover all of the staff they already did. But the radio now get the membership. So we in an institutional based membership organization. Unlike the parent body in a sludge, we in an individual. And we objectives are all now to the same thing for better and develop the media landscape in Sierra Leone.
So waiting at the current membership as we talk.
When they talk about 55, registered and fully paid up members, we cut across all the streets in the country. So we also don't receive expression of interest from other big institution the way one for come on board. I mean, I say we only 2 years really incorporate we na corporate affairs as a company, a non-profit company. So within this period, we were able to mobilize short membership, and also by the time say the close of the year or running to next year, we number we don't go because I mean, if you look at the current data of almost radio and television day, you will not say they run into to them 200. So they work closely and seriously for make sure say we able to get everybody on board for being member of the Broadcasters Association as well.
Okay, so for somebody we go to listen, they want for making organization be part of this particular one. Waiting at the criteria.
The criteria we they're non-partisan broadcast institution. They're hoping for seek membership from we. We get with criteria them we open and very shortly we they try for create a website so people will be able to apply online and the criteria you for be a registered broadcast institution. We get especially for the radio you get beaucoup online making them. So they want in this the only way they operate them, they're not in a salary so because one for own up to the work, the operations of the media institution. Yeah. We want to ensure say that the one that we regulated Then the way if you know we sit down more talk all kind of thing way IMC no will call it. The one the way we no say then get address. Yes. Right. So for now membership limited to regulated broadcast institutions.
See, Stanley Bangura na the national chairman for the Association of Broadcasters them who then just established. Inside the studio earlier, I be say Augustine there, and Augustine are the national program coordinator for the free quality education. Augustine, good morning again and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Felix.
Inside 2018, President BOB launched the free quality education. From 2018 to now, 2024, what's in the happen?
Thank you. I think you're right. In 2018, August, President Lee launched the free quality education because now that's a campaign on say we can we go give free quality education to the people that will go government school. But under the free quality education, it begins a compartment. We mean say go pay tuition fee for pupils in from preschool to secondary school, to senior secondary school. We see that they mean from picking away the now government or government assisted from nursery school to senior secondary school. They say back it go provide teaching and learning materials in school, like book, pen, pencil, and chalk. Then it say back it go provide school feeding. Say for more especially for picking away the in an area we very deprived. So from that time to now, I think say we done the implementer, and it say I go appoint a national program coordinator for able for efficiently and effectively do them stuff there na the ministry. So now on that basis, it be no the first appointment with Amara Soa, the United Nations deputy rep. Later on, last guy, I mean, the third person we gets the appointment.
Okay, since you can't say, how waiting at the latest update in terms of the free quality education, how Sierra Leonean them no actually benefit from the free quality education?
Well, I think government still pays school fee for picking away to go school, which me we sit down now, so I not feel to say they get call again from the province say I not go school because I not get fee. If you decide for put you picking private school, that because you feel to say you go afford them. But for the one that way they go government school, now governments they pay for them from nursery to secondary. So then they alone serve, it's a big thing. Of course, when we can, we get the school feeding. We like now like 250,000 picking be the feeding, they be the feeding 10 and they before 2018. That's now the one with WFP be they do, and CRS like it was part of their corporate social responsibility. Okay. But what governments can take come from that say I go extend on the other side there. Like the whole side with the exception of Western or Bausa we did so when the school feeding not they take place. But all side are the provincial in districts with specific chiefdoms. I think the school feeding they go. So now you get in picking away they go school because they're not so where they go they eat. So one effect of that, there's an increase in enrollment. Like when we before the free quality education, about 1,500,000 school picking be there. But now with the boast of 3,500,000.
3 million picking them.
Yes, 3,350,000.
Okay.
School picking away the school. So I think these are some of
So in terms of the picking them, because talking about 3 million a huge number than the,
yeah.
What are the retention rates? Because not for like for go school no more, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day for keep them, make sure they complete the school, the academic cycle.
Yes, in as much we try as a government and a ministry, the parents they also get a very big responsibility for able for maintaining and picking in a school. In fact, I make welcome there was so many policies we do. Last year we take like 3,000 out of school girls back. We take them back to school. We say that they mean like picking away doing that they go to school and get belly. You understand? Eh? They're born, we make sure so we able for. So like government it's got all kind means that you not only they go to school because of something, but you need for go to school at the end you able for like done CTUS and then go university.
So then 3 million picking here, so this is free quality.
Yeah.
I mean, how it's like in terms of where we go say they able to get the kind education where they supposed to get. What I mean by that, we don't see now outside picking and they go sit twice and they go sit public exam. At the end of the day, the results they speak something else.
Well, when you say the results, they speak something else. Like, I don't understand, but
Okay.
like, but I feel to say we dey provide the enabling environment for picking and for school. We dey make sure say where you go, you get teacher.
And they get the required attention.
Yeah, of course, because
How una the monitor for to say this happen?
that make the schools they get principal. The schools they get teacher. This is not the teacher and the principal a responsibility that when picking go school, you get for teacher because governments they pay you. If you not say like at 4 or 5, sorry, at 2 o'clock, I get this subject for teach. You need for go there and make sure say you teach the picking there. Of course, we the parents as they say after the picking they don't come out school because the picking them virtually get like 5 hours na school. All the other time na house they get them. So the parents back get more things for do to the picking.
Could look about because talk about the picking them where they go school. According to statistics from census in 2019, they say the gross admission rate increased by 30% and 34% for boys and girls, respectively, from 2018 to 19. This now because of the free quality education.
Of course, as I start, I say it don't increase in enrollment.
Okay.
You understand? First we people are not the same picking school because they say like I don't get uniform for pay. But now not to even a law say we dey go school you forget uniform. You can go school even if not close. And you can put it picking school, you understand? You know say at the end you don't get tuition fee for pay. So like we really the increment in school enrollments they're really huge.
So how the ministry or since now the coordinator,
Yeah.
they ensure see the things that we government see they not for pay for that then actually they know they pay for them.
Yes,
Because
I think yeah.
you get things them we through the free quality education see
Yeah.
they not for pay for them.
Yeah.
But first let's start first the things that we student and people say not for pay for first.
One, you not for pay fee. And if you take school fee now anybody with a go government or government assisted, na crime. We dey provide in teaching and learning material in the class. Like government they responsible now for provide chalk. Government they responsible for provide pencil for them. As I dey talk to you, so we dey on the plan for purchase some of them things and they because the last one we purchase was like 2022. After every 2 years, you understand, what they purchase are not only for Freetown, you understand, or for Bo or for Bombali, what they purchase are for the whole country. So like if you're not principal or head teacher, in fact, we even not even accept back say for organized lessons. You understand? Because those they will be the good school, we don't say more the good school. And teachers they lay more emphasis on lessons. But that they all without abolish them. We make sure say like this the stuff that we provide in our school for the picking there, you understand? Now the responsibility for get them. We provide textbook back in core modules. We all know say we get the core modules for JSS, you get for those mathematics and social study, integrated science and English, you understand? When picking them go and they forget access for them book then they.
Okay. So because when you look at this government don't for pay this, but you get certain schools them where I would say hidden school charges. Like they get things them government say but then go pay for them. So how una they monitor them thing and they for picking and not they pay fees?
We get them complaints beaucoup.
Okay.
Because we live in a country where when you put law, people there go always want for flout time. And we get so many of them cases and then I make at the district levels we get the district coordinators where they're purely responsible for supervising things and they like you go to school if you just say head teacher ask parents say I get uniform for sale, you understand? Like responsibility for take that head teacher they for counter. You go to school, that head teacher they drive school picking say not come because you not get wear uniform, you understand? So these are the challenges are there. You get people that will extort money from school picking. You get people that they say for sports on a car with this, you understand? We've been having this complaint several, but we get the way how for settle up.
All right, continue for the Utuna the program. We will come back to you just now. As we continue the program is still a watch now. Voices Online TV with Voices at 7 a.m. program where they come to you from Monday to Friday. We will now take another issue, and this time around we will go to the Ministry of Finance as the Minister of Finance inside an update about the $800 million where Salone be gets na the OPEC meeting. The Minister Sheku Fatamadi Bangura say this couple then go use them for get better foundation for the country energy sector. Well, he talked this, and Arnold Felix Elba gets more on this report.
Inside June this year, the Salon government be able to gather $800 million per the OPEC round table. This meeting then be put attention per renewable energy and food security. Inside this OPEC round table investment meeting, the government be able to gather boku money, but how they be able for convince the investor them. The Minister of Finance, Sheku Ahmed Fantamadi Bangura, talk about the plan where they go with.
Tomabo, we go for the wheat. One of the rice clusters, we hit you and make sure say change agriculture. It's an $800 million project. We they into developing Tomabong itself, attacking 30,000 hectares of irrigation infrastructure. And the way they attract them partners, and them particular partner there, if you go with a prepared project, otherwise it's going to be so slow for you for capture their attention. That's what really drew their attention to what the HE did. And as a leader, head of state, convening a particular mobilization effort, bring a lot of attention to how serious he is about transforming the country. The energy was very focused. We know say the storyline around we energy infrastructure, we in a hydro country. We are predominantly, fundamentally a hydro-based power country. Our base load is hydro. We should ensure that we optimize all the hydro potential in Sierra Leone. We have solar as well, we can do wind.
We continue for talk about the organization them where promise for this Salon money.
OPEC, when I be the host entity OPEC fund, the president surprised me a lot. He came with a huge amount of $250 million direct support to the president's initiative. But they have matched the same money with $250 million US. Of course, president hold bilateral as well, with possibility for scale up money to $400 million. So additional 150. So that's underneath. That's actually underneath our belt. Now, equally so, many other partners that come on board. We spoke to IFAD. IFAD pledged $90 million. Africa 50 pledged $130 million. In your space for boost 100 megawatts of power in 2 phases. It's solar with battery infrastructure. Qatar Fund bringing $80 million pledge as well. Add all of this, $800 million plus what I know that was talked. There was a lot of resource pledged in the background in the bilateral that His Excellency held, which each and every of those presidents of those banks.
With all the money we don't come inside the country, how the government plan for manage their money, including the MCC money. Mr. Bangura explained.
It's grant that is going to be spent on projects, and those projects will be managed under a governance structure. There is a board, and then there is an MCC entity. Now they get for really manage the money, and the key to whether they win the contract, but deliver on that investment there. When it comes for the other money, the way they don't pledge the $800 million, some are grants, then they go through a specific project management, SC for all, for example, go directly to the project or management inside the CRF. The other ones, the way they come in the form of loans, they come as project program loans. Those loans will be concessional loans. Then debt implications, then we able manage them. They are not commercial. The other one where they come like commercial, those will be leveraged. They will be on the books of the private entity. We go take the loan based on the bankability of the particular investment we want to do in the country. So if you can invest in Natomabon, for example, as long as government don't de-risk, I use the word de-risk, you don't build the road, you don't fix the irrigation, you don't fix the farmland. In they can draw in projects, say, I can bring me finance, bring me technology for the seedlings and the like. I can plant with me know-how. I able plant at scale and they make profit. I able pay back the debts what I don't take. The bank they give them for can fund because government don't risk the investment. So these are limited debt generating, worsening or debt worsening investments the way we don't go attract for the state.
With all them pledge there, the government main aim now for CC the country improve by the energy and agriculture sector. As the Minister of Finance say, they no want for left any patch work, as they want for left solid foundation. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold, Felix Elba, the report.
All right, we dey continue with the program, and the program where you still watch now Voices Online TV, where they come to you live now with Voices Facebook page and YouTube channel. We dey continue with the program, and today we dey look at the free quality education, how it don dey go since where it start inside 2018. So now it don dey happen. The national coordinator there, so this morning they give a rundown of wetin don dey happen. We dey come back to them as we still wait we get from the judiciary for join me inside the studio. Augustine, let me come back to you. We don't talk about wetin don dey happen, improvements wey don dey take place, and wetin una don dey prepare for do for system una able for tackle some of the challenges them. One other challenge wey don dey happen na the one wey we get for do with the feeding aspect. Also we dey see a on and off dey happen. Some school go cook today, the other one no go dey. So wetin don dey happen at this particular line, I mean in terms of improvement, if everything don't stabilize now.
Yeah, I think the wetin this guy for say we get districts that we been get challenge of feeding. One get for do with Port Loco, both districts, LEONE and Moyamba. There was some issue because we get partners that way they do the school feeding, like WFP, Plan International, CRS, that will get local partners. So we been get challenges in the school, and the way we already don't rectify come this academic year. We make sure say all the other districts that we been get some challenges for the third term go continue for feed. As I say, we responsibility now for make sure say the picky them feed. How? Take the food to all the schools then. You understand? You get the head teacher, then we responsible for medicine they run. Even at that level, we get school feeding monitors. This not the own responsibility for make sure say this rice the food we don't take na the schools. Rice, beans, oil, you understand? Therefore able for supervisor make sure say they feed the pikin because that they for the pikin, not so for the parents them. So I think there has been some challenges, but these are things that we don't rectify and as school open. So the side outside challenge they will continue.
Since we talk about the school feeding aspect of the free quality education,
yeah.
Recently we see the government of Salone gets over 20 tons of rice. Tell me about this.
2,400 tons.
2,400, okay.
Yeah, well, I think not so the first thing this for me could get that. The Chinese government will give back.
Okay.
About 21 tons, but it's not been a day.
Okay.
As recent as last week, the Korean government give we 2,400 tons of rice.
Okay.
To go to the Minister of Agriculture, of course, to we. That's 2,400 tons is like 48,000 bags of rice. We then decide for give one for the partners that we do the school feeding when the WFP World Food Program, because WFP the feed now like 5 districts. They feed na Cariden, they feed na Cambia, they feed na Kenema, of course, they feed na Bont and Pujon. So basically, the 2,400 tons of rice we get now for specifically for outside WFP the feed.
This na boost to the feeding program?
Yeah, of course na boost, because when we dey travel for go overseas, we dey go big. And the school feeding under the quality school education like na a very, very, very big compartment than they. Okay. We will go the like 1 year back we'll go in Korea, we tell them say we under the free quality education we get school feeding. So the Korea government decide for give it and as help. So through the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Agriculture, we decide say we for hand over to WFP for making take care of that.
Okay, Augustine, continue for the inside between the program. We other guests don't come from the judiciary. We want for welcome onto the program. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning and thanks for having me.
Okay. Despite the gain, you manage for beat the gain in car. I know it's not be easy.
At all.
Okay. So the start now, let me talk small bit, but we see the judiciary of Salone hand over varieties of weapons, different kind of weapons to the Small Arms Commission. So tell me about them till I wanna come about for get a weapon there.
Well, first and foremost, the people of Sierra Leone say the judiciary now the body way the constitution give the mandate for preside over cases, both civil and criminal, to give the people of this country justice in an expeditious manner. So whilst we execute this way constitutional mandate, we can come across various tools, equipment, or if you like, weapons where criminals can use for bring to effect the criminal enterprise. So in the course of then judicial proceedings for criminal cases, when police don't investigate, for instance, if somebody don't allege, say they rob them, a crime scene, armed robbery, murder, you can get their weapons away allegedly the accused can use for perpetrate the said offense. So when then weapons and can are cut to we did term them as exhibits. Okay. So in the course of then cases and the both the magistrate court and the high court, we can retrieve them, the exhibits, because the police will hand them over to we as part of the investigation. So when you deal with we, in order to go back to the police or to the accused persons, we keep them for a while, and it appropriate at this moment, with specific reference to the nature of weapons we've been get. We don't get enough space for keep them. The requisite know how not they for keep them. We not to military people. And these were weapons, guns, AK-47s, assorted, and what have you. So we not get that kind of requisite to know how to keep them. And it be appropriate for let the Chief Justice at this time say, we hand them over to the right commission where we get the mandate for disposal of the weapons. So and that make last week they engaged the services of the Small Arms Commission for come and hand over, give them their weapons, and they make sure so we dispose them off your own premises. For let not fall in the wrong hands, in the words of the Chief Justice.
How long will I take forget all the weapons?
Well, now over the years,
okay.
You not go just get one exhibit you call for hand them over. We've been get over 60 or so. These na exhibits away we don't gather from the magistrate court in criminal trials, from the high court, whether be it preliminary investigations from the magistrate court or summary trials at the magistrate court, or for trial proper at the high court. We can get the exhibits and we can count to we. Police say if I will go at the crime scene, at this we meet this shotgun. Why should they arrest the accused person, this gun for on hand? So when they gather all of that, we can keep them. Until that particular case they done, we get that exhibit, they dispose of the exhibit.
Okay.
So you keep them. So we don't keep them over the years for various criminal offenses. We gather them, so hand over once and for all.
Okay. Since we talk about weapon, people would wonder the judiciary silent weapon here they come out. You don't make mention say that cases the one they look to, na criminal cases the one they look to. Whose kind of message this they send out to the public in terms of the work of the judiciary they do?
Well, it just they show say we're more vigilant in the work we would do, and we determined regardless of which kind of case they before we, for ensure say we deliver just what we mandate tell we for do. We now for preside over cases both civil and criminal. We not the pick and choose which case we they sit on. Because the 1991 Constitution don't mandate for preside on cases, criminal or civil, any criminal matter, be it murder, robbery, aggravation, robbery, sexual pain, whatever it is, we get the mandate for preside over. The state can decide for charge, a private prosecutor can decide for carry a criminal matter for ensure say you get justice. So this they tell the people of the country say, we not the pick and choose who we strive for interpret the laws in favor of or against, because we they hold the balance. When two people come before we for redress, we not like a referee. Now we they choose how this matter for go, how you know for go, would at the end of the day, based on the laws the way appropriate for that particular case, they would deliver justice. So that their weapons they are this time, we able to gather them and hand them over to the Small Arms Commission. They should say justice is not only hard of being done, but it's happening. Okay. You go if you say, well, waiting judiciary, they do cases and they go to court. For law, we hand over 60 assaulted weapons, rifles, short pistols, here and there, sniper. The first time you see sniper and salute. That is tells you criminals have an organized enterprise. Okay. And that we are one of the institutions where the law mandate for ensuring we disrupt then criminal enterprise and ensure people safe, and that people will cry justice we can court get them.
Now the first thing is the judiciary hand over this kind of amount of weapon to the Small Arms Commission.
Well, it don't happen over time.
Okay.
This is not the first time, because
this amount, this quantity,
this amount alarming to say the least. This very alarming. But over the years, we don't hand over several other exhibits, like Jamba can be exhibit where police can go raid Jamba farm, where they don't have vest on bags, we can deal with we can hand them over to the appropriate authorities. So not like just Small Arms Commission. Anything where we retrieve as a result of proceedings whether before the court, where we not get the mandate for keep, we can call the requisite authorities and give them. Okay. Because now the law mandates for take care of them kind of exhibits.
So Francis, from the kind of weapon the way you don't mention, somebody way good watch me would wonder if then particular people there so then well scrutinized in terms of how the ruling be good, because if we get people in way then kind of weapon they also be then at the possession where I'm sure majority of them are civilians, then waiting people will think out there. So how are able for ending cases in there? I mean, in terms of security, salon safe.
Well, security issue primarily now the police.
I know, but from the judiciary side, based on the kind of weapon the way on retrieve, what are they try for saying that for instance, if you collect one from me, and me case they don't, if the judiciary able for do proper justice to that particular matter, they for still say, even if I go free, it's not go easy for me to involve again into such acts.
Well, the laws in this country fairly fair, if I can put on that way, and that every other person get the opportunity to get your own field day in a court. In as much as why would they claim say they don't allegedly assault and law, for instance, or they don't deprive them of one or two rights, or so get the right for approach the court and get the justice way. And that's what the accused person say get right. The law say, according to the Criminal Procedure Act, he or she is presumed innocent until proven otherwise guilty. So when they come before the court, not they treat them like criminals. They are accused. Now the police, where the police they investigate, they know by the police acting as suspect. When they finally end up get the requisite materials where they want, threshold for charge, where they charge and counter we, they are accused persons. Now what do they do? When they deal with we, they are presumed innocent until the law proves say this person guilty or this person for good done. So until that happen, then people are not just accused persons. But when they deal with we, when the evidence alarming for say they should be convicted based on what don't be addressed before the court, they go down and they are handed the sentences will commensurate to the offenses with them. So if they catch you with gun, illegal weapon, the law for that day, then they sentence you according to that law day. So if they say you are 35, you don't come before the court, you are 35, then they catch you, for instance, they say alleged murder. Murder now the equivalent of life imprisonment. Based on the judge's discretion. You will not go again and come back to society after that sentence. If you carry now ulpa, if you're not a young man, let's say you are 35, then catch you with small arms. If they give you 15 years, say they carry down 60. So, but like this is now a product of how much all other organizations in society, the police, the ONS, the judiciary, parliament, be able for work concertedly for ensuring we society is safe, not to win no more. Because we can play with your own part for convict the one that would the law find guilty and for retrieve them guns and there. But we don't know the one that would circulate. So until then come to we be able for take action and adjudicate on them cases and they based on law for ensure say we play with your part. But the police get for work, parliament get for pass laws we go make illegal weapons, stiffer laws for prohibit illegal weapons for letting not fall in the wrong hands, and the police have need for ensure say then give the requisite security, they know that they go license gun give and protect the border area. So like now a concerted effort of all other security apparatus for ensure say we safe.
Okay.
So then people are aware when I collect the over 60 assorted weapon they have found. In case they not do it.
They're London. They're all London.
Okay, they're all London.
They're all London.
Okay.
Continue for the week inside the program. We'll come over to Augustine again. As we still continue for talk on the free quality education where the president be bringing come inside 2018. Augustine, now we'll talk about pupils teacher ratio in terms of the free quality education. What are the current pupil teacher ratio?
Well, I think I'd say for most of the council now, we get over 3 million school picking every day school. Then, as a whole, Salo will get up to 80,000 teachers. Among the 80,000 teachers, we get above 50,000 we approved, and we get like 30,000 we not approved. Before we take governance, we been get less teacher will be approved below 10,000. What did that mean? We say approve on approved teacher. Approved teacher now somebody we get PIN code, where they get salary. Or approved teacher, you get the qualification as a teacher, teaching certificate, HTC and BEd. You the teach now school, but at the end of the month, you know they get salary. Maybe now the subvention we government they send at the schools. Now they pull the teacher they pull, it's CPU. So we take governance, we make sure we approve so many teachers, we approve so many schools, because there are so many schools that will not be approved. Because we school not approved, they have benefits the way they forget, they get them. They presently as tell now like could provide teacher learning materials. You understand? So if your school not approved, they get them facility then they if your school not approved, of course you don't entitled to forget approved teachers. You understand? So as a whole, we don't increase the approvals of teacher. We be below 10,000, so we are not talking close to 50,000. We make sure we don't reassess teachers. What do I mean about that? And when you begin teaching, you get TC, teacher certificate. But doing the course, maybe you don't go do HTC, you don't go do BEd. Do it then we begin the teaching service with teacher certificate. Maybe they pay you 100,000, but you don't go get paper. So okay, make sure we assess all the teachers and we begin pay them based on their qualification, because the payment on teachers it varies. Waiting teacher they get with teaching certificates, it differ than waiting HTC holder they get, it differ than waiting BEd holder they get. So like we virtually don't reassess them, and now it total like 12,878
teachers.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about, because one concern we possibly get a conversation first. One concern about the quality of the teachers them. Like just to make mention say get approved teachers them, because if the teachers they not to scale and qualified teacher them, the education output not will be good. So waiting at the quality, I want to make sure say get trained and qualified teacher them.
Well,
picking and get the education.
Well, now this,
education.
you're right. Now this, I think, so many people can miss. I not feel to say we get any teacher in a government school or government assisted we not qualify. For be a teacher, you forget HTC, you forget BEd, you forget a trained teacher. I think now the difference now between maybe government school and private school. We miss Common Grammar School 2006. I teach for 1 year 2007. By then I was untrained and unqualified. But for teachers, you must get certificates for good day. Then are they normal?
Now the monitor outside.
Monitor, what do you mean?
All the schools them, now the districts them, and now they ensure say this they happen. Because if you go now and go talk to some schools, them now the district, them will tell you say, this person just there, so, and we dey even see some people away they can maybe for just can't do just can't they around for assist whatsoever they happen at the school.
Well, you don't say assist. It don't mean to say if I do go assist and ask, that means I mean a teacher.
But what you
and a
don't
school.
teach?
But I can, but the one that we hire, if you understand, like we don't hire now in Fatima and Unime, we don't hire you now for go teach now St. Joseph Convent or the annual. You must meet that requirement. In fact, now we don't change them because first you dey go come on, Maga, you come on July you go to teacher certificate, you understand? Maybe you apply for B teacher, we send in a school, but now we can't give you license. You understand? Like how nurses they get license. Why would they bring these teachers license? The exam they would then just don't conduct the we just don't conduct the exam through the teaching service commission. If you get license, like during the process of service, you go against the values, you understand, of you being a teacher, would they revoke that license again? You understand? So for anybody that teach in a government school, where you not approved teacher, we not the approved teacher if you not get HTC. We not the approved teacher if you not get BEd. Of course, we get some villages that way there are some challenges. In as much we get like over 80,000 teachers, we still go believe say they're not enough for teaching at the school. Because we have more school now we don't approve, do you understand? So that principal would just get somebody so okay with the car assist. And not mean to say like a day now the government's payroll or a day under the teaching service commission.
Okay. The school growth and the school structure now one challenge than the way we come out of 2019 data from statistics and the survey they do. How far the government don't go for make sure they improve on school structure, infrastructures.
Okay, I think under the free quality education, we get the free education project. It's a World Bank project, yeah? And for 5 years, they don't build over 100 schools. As I talk to you, so the last set of schools where they don't build, 121 for either commissioner, either this July or before school open. So when we talk about the increase in structure, I feel to say we already get World Bank projects, we do that. And this World Bank project now over the new fund we don't can over $100 million. We this purposely this stuff for build school there. Not so only for build school now salon, you know, sorry, now free to but all the provincial area. You build school and you reconstruct school. If you go before St. Joseph Convent, that new structure where they build before, you understand?
Now part of the free
Of course, now part of the FEPS, free education project. If you go services, they get other structure where they build, now part of the education project. Aside of that, today we will look most nursery school, we talk about nursery school, you relate to private school, yeah. But now the government they lay emphasis on ECD, we call it ECD, that's early childhood development, you understand? We get institutions that we don't help, like for Orange, don't build 5 ECD schools there. Nabo, Moyamba, Bombali, you understand? You get the Japanese government back, we construct 2 ECD, na 2 na Moyamba and 1 na Putloko. So when you talk about the infrastructures of school, I think it's been increased because there is a fund for that, there is a project for that, like the free education project, a World Bank project, then for only build school, you understand, or renovate school.
Not of only build school, but the distance. Like for example, so now Bond soon, you go see la use Bond because I get practical experience. You see and go build one school here. The other one go do like at a far distance and the picking and go walk a miles. And some school, you see some school even during school hours, no picking all the school totally empty, closed. Then we go build schools like it far away from the village. And consider say Bond now one side now WhatsApp area. How the government go about like for CC them build school them way accessible to the picking them?
Yes, I know what you talk. But na river line, myself folk na bonds way I be open aksa. But one reason we make people go say, hey, then build school na ya, but people picking and all they can they. When you build school based on the felt need of the people. Well, when I take over this position, I do a project with Orange Way for go construct school at Banana Island. You understand, for example. After I don't do all the people the way they say, they're not fit to say they need school. Why? Because the population of Boku. You understand? So what's our the try for talk? We can build school for that far distance because we want population for migrate. We want the movements of people from where they move from one place to another. Then if you look at those days for doing public exam, you see picking they come up from one chiefdom, they work far for go sit NPSC, Beke, was now that. But now, you know they come on one chiefdom for go. So most of them schools then they would be like interior, like these are examination centers. As times goes on, we still get as times goes on, they get the people away make sure say that they did at that school and all that.
Okay. We'll come back to you, Augustine. Look, I'll move over to Mr. More from the Judiciary of Salon. This time they talk about the varieties of weapons on hand over to the Small Arms Commission. But we see recently the Judicial Week. So what thing happened with the Judicial Week?
Well, the Judicial Week now basically an initiative where they ensure say we expedite cases where don't they lag behind for one reason or the other. In the course of criminal proceedings, you will get instances where cases then they delay before the court, both at the magistrate court and at the high court. So Judicial Week now an initiative where part of what we can do now for take the judges from we then comfort zone and take them to the far reach areas across the country for ensure say we take justice to the people. Because as a nation, we judges are overwhelmed. That is one. And with a country of little above 7 million people, we now go up to 45 judges. And this then judges that they sit at the High Court, at the Court of Appeal, and at Supreme Court level. So some places they will not get resident High Court judges. Of recent, people know say efforts don't be made for ensure say every district gets a resident High Court judge, but you still get areas where they lapse. So the Judicial Week initiative that for ensure say we take justice to far reach areas where not get resident High Court judges. We also can call them circuit courts. The Honorable Chief Justice can assign judges for move across the country, for going to places where the litigants then possibly go work out from distance for come for get justice, the witnesses, the burden on them. So we they move and meet them. In that case, they can happen on a free tongue here, but not just a special arrangement where they ensure say we expedite and speed up matters with it before the court, and for ensure say the people get justice.
How this done the help the ordinary man?
Well, Judicial Week initiative now a compounded initiative. They bring together a number of stakeholders from the law officers department, the police, legal aid, when then they defend the accused persons, the prosecutors. So they all can come together and we all plan them well. Because there are places where criminal cases they go on. The witness, for instance, go come out, Usa in day, no more terrible. He go take back, pay 150,000 for come Usai the court the seat and go back two or three times. So it can go one or two, even at the complainant, so 1 or 2 times they say I never go again. Because this justice, they are not going no more today than give me the justice today. For that pay that million 150 on top by go and come back. They say we adjourn to this day, go and come back, then killer end up abandon the case. So for reach out to them kind of people and they would move the case, the court to them. Inside 1 week, would they ensure say intensities happen and for speed up them kind of cases and they so it will help the litigants. And the judiciary can even provide transport for the witnesses and they for ensure so we encourage them for come out. Not to because you know get no me say justice, not for be you right. So we can get transport tokens for the witnesses and for ensure so we facilitate them can they ensure say they see justice happening and go back glad they say yes I can this case na court and it happen. It also helpful to even the government. Because if cases they delay because of look this kind of rain now with this so in August. Cases they delay because take the pool, there are some places therefore move the accused persons come. Imagine that on the way they were some can cancel, some they go so. So when you don't set out a week where a court they sit consistently, it is speed up matters and ensure say they are done within that period day. We say they're not done, another measure day for ensure say they expedite them. When eventually the case they're done within a reasonable time frame, the burden will be eased on government, feeding them people and they without them go sentence, without them go set free, which accused go, without them go discharge, without them go acquit. So that go ensure say every other player they doing work effectively. We ensure say legally they on them toes, we ensure say they represent accused persons, the judiciary go ensure say as holding the balance for ensure say the prosecution they bring witnesses timely for ensure say the accused not in accord the language. We serve the ensure say will play your own part in a speedy manner for ensure say every other person get the justice we deserve. You within the sentence at the end of the day, if the evidence lead in that direction, they sentence you. You will they walk free if the evidence lead also in that direction, they set you free. But judiciary immensely significant to the dispensation of we mandate as an institution.
All right, continue for the Utwin of the program. We will come back to you just now. We will continue with the program, and the program we will still watch. Now, Voices Online TV program, where now Voices at 7 a.m., where they come to now from Monday to Friday, every 7:30 to 9 a.m. We will continue the program. Don't forget to drop a comment or question. Now, we Facebook page comment section, or you do so now with YouTube channel as well. We dey now take the last story inside the program as we dey go now na the Ministry of Health. Measles na one pan the sick them where can buggy picking them where they under 5. And for reduce the way how picking them be they die of measles na salon, may government don't they give measles maculates to under 5 picking in a different hospital. Apart from the normal maculates, government through the Ministry of Health don't begin give other maculates them to begin them when they under 5. This maculates will begin June 28th and it still they continue. Why then they give this maculates and how do they go about time? Our foremost and the risk communication manager at the Ministry of Health. Talk more about this inside this interview.
This campaign where they do them for picking them vaccine for against measles and rubella, and this the picking with the gain from 9 months to 59 months. That is from 9 months to just a little under 5 years. And the dates for this campaign are the 28th, Friday 28th June to the Tuesday the 4th July this year. You know, measles and rubella are 2 different diseases, but we use one vaccine for prevent them 2 diseases, and they are 2 separate vaccines in one. We all know say measles picking already under 5 years, it can be very devastating for them. They then get measles and can die. Some then can the complications and can get blindness. Some it can lead them to make them deaf. Some it can even as I say, make them die before them 5 years. Rubella na another sick way, then can call them German measles. They're quite different from measles. Instead of virus, they call them the rubella virus. You know, measles and the measles virus, they call them. So the rubella, what they can call German measles, now other sick way, insect get similar rash, but the rash can be big, and the most important thing for rubella, if Bellman, gets rubella, before he born in Peking, it can get serious complication, what we can call congenital rubella syndrome. That means to say, when you say congenital, that's a Peking they born with that sickly, then rubella, the disease, the syndrome, a whole lot of problems and we associated with that sickness. It can make them Peking and they even can die, or they can get stunted growth, or they can even get abnormality. So now that make they give Peking the rubella vaccine, but as I say, the age course now 9 months to just under 5 years. That is 9 to 59 months. And if we look at the target for this week campaign, we give about let's say 1,400,000 in doses of these vaccines within that period, and they try for target 95% of them picking in the under that age cohort, that is 9 to 59 months, because we primary objective now for prevention. Rubella all over the world, a lot of picking then they get rubella. And responsible for millions of deaths around the world. Like we talk to, like it caused like 134,200 deaths globally and 374 people they die like every day all around the world. And if you look at that one day, you will find out say 15 people they die all over the world every minute. Every minute, 15 people they die due to measles. So this they show say it's very, very serious, and that's make we want to do this campaign. And we dey give them vaccine, we call them under routine vaccination, like wey the pikin dem born under 5 years we dey give them. But this year na a campaign. We get we own campaign, we dey call am SIA, that is supplementary immunization activity, meaning these are extra doses we dey give irrespective of the pikin immunization status. For instance, if you don't go take measles maclate, you go na clinic yesterday, today we dey give the vaccine, we dey still make sure say e get am because we want boost up the pikin, the way the soldier man and effect against sickness and the panic pikin.
So wetin trigger all this? Because I be just want ask you say we get maclate wey come where they already dey take no hospital for measles. So wetin trigger this one? So we now they go to the extent they give even to pikin dem we just don't take the maclate.
Well, we know say measles. If you look all over the world, we dey get outbreaks of measles. Not to even Salonomo. Even in the Americas, even the European countries and with them far advanced pathway, then they get from time to time seasonally they can get measles outbreak. What thing can cause that the vaccine, we get what we call vaccination. That's the process where they give this pikin vaccinate. Then we get what we call immunization. Immunization are where the vaccine they work on the pikin, they call it trouble soldier man. So for instance, we don't find out say if you give 100 pikin in this vaccine, 85%, that is 85 of them can actually what we call seroconvert. The vaccine can work in their system. So meaning 15% at that time not can work because of several reasons. Sometimes at that time the pikin immune system they don't, or sometimes they get that sickness them, the sickness really about pikin immune system, the HIV, or sometimes malnourished, or sometimes any other thing. So that means to say any 100 pikin will give 85% the vaccine will work on a good one. So from time to time we need for they do the extra doses and they supplement the doses and they so that we're able to catch up with them one day. Even when they take the vaccine, they will grant it in general all over the world. I make you find out say you can say, hey, America, then get measles outbreak. Not to that say they take the vaccine, but these are some things that really happen. And some people and they actually they're knocking, on a normal day, they know they give for the vaccine and believe them busy and everything. But when we do this campaign, they make sure say we go we get all man in the country at that time. Okay, they talk say from Friday the 28th of June to Tuesday the 4th of July, they make sure say we get everybody. But another polio they go do host to host because these are injectable, injection with the give. So we know go the give injection host to host because a lot of things and they for do and everything. So we dey get health facilities them where we dey do this vaccination, where they go for go take the vaccine, or they get to call temporary fixed sites them where na dey them for go because when you deal with injection, they then get certain procedure. They know gonna person else for go give injection, so then they get that they all na different points them.
So also na points there where they for go.
Every health facility will be a vaccination point.
All right, in name na our Thomas and in the risk communication manager at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. Maybe they talk about the museum market where it say government begin now to under 5 picking them all over the country. Well, we dey continue the program and today we be tell you say we dey look at two issues. One, where get for do with the assorted weapon them where the judiciary of Salon being done go hand over to the National Commission for Small Arms Plus. Then say so they tell you about the Judiciary Week, and we also get the National Coordinator for the Free Quality Education waiting at the studio this morning. They tell you more about this service. We dey continue the program and we dey come back to Francis H. Moif, we are the Public Relations Officer too for the Judiciary of Salon. And we still dey look at the Judiciary Week. This week don't start for some time now. What's going to happen in terms of progress? When I get a record of the number of cases then we already this week to address.
Well, the Judicial Week be done full on. The other activity will just fold up in the recent times now the prisons court. The prisons court now also part of the many mechanisms we employ for ensure say we make justice affordable, we make justice accessible, and we make them speedy. You know, we been get them in May when they see with judges, people where they decide whether guilty or not guilty, for go back to the very people where they don't sentence and for sit with them and talk with them and review them cases. So this is not the extent to which the management of the judiciary they go for ensure say we get justice done to people. Because we know say not to everybody then the correctional facilities across the country when we send it. Because there are instances where police go arrest, investigate, they're not but just detain. Before the member they say they don't give this person police bail, and then up them by road force. Say they carry it. So when that happen, we want to get track of the people within the correctional centers when we responsibility, when we make them good. And how would they do this? Firstly, we can get monthly returns where all registrars to judges, them to clerks to magistrates can send their reports that we analyze them. For ensure say this person, this judge, work between this month and this month, and this kind of work I handle, this magistrate and this kind of work he handle. But the merit of the case normally, we get people who can supervise judges, the Supreme Court judges where the honorable judges assigned for supervise magistrates them across the country for ensuring they do the right thing. But there are times where it not can be so, that not can be the case. People in Kinde na the correctional facility, for instance, for bailable offenses, where they not grant bail. Or sometimes the magistrate will give bail where the conditions hard for meat. But we'll not go say it's unfair, but hard for meat. But also himself do that kind work there for ensure say the accused day na a place where it will be readily available when they want African court. So the prisons court can go and review them instances in the way accused persons they na correctional facilities. So they're not even get indictment. So Mark can do they say me indictment not day before the member and say I don't know when how I manage Kaya. So we talk with them and go bring the whole council can get a tally of everybody within the correctional facility. So everybody keep bringing case forward. We get the one that will readily get assessed before we go. But Sunday way can just kind of plead and cause. Say me I don't there for the past 6 months. Then I can go court. This is not the happen. That will not do what happen. So the judges are mandated for looking to them kind of cases. They for sure say that person where they under if not accused, if not convict, did it for the right purpose and did it for the right reason. So we can review sentences, especially at the magistrate court, for ensure say they comply to them provisions for sentence. And they not exceed them. Magistrate that across the country not exceed them.
So enough time can they for the whole land?
Yes, it happens once in a while, probably quarterly every year. So if we don't say this now, prisons court week, 2 weeks, it will happen in May across the country. That 2 weeks exercise, the Honorable Chief Justice they assign judges across the country one go dey, for instance, we get two na them by one yeah, where they review cases. Sunday we then do done credibly and according to law. You know the tamper of that one day. And that one that we feel say we based on the powers where the Chief Justice get for order review. Or says, in this case, law looking to him, but this person not be do justice to her, this person not be do justice to her. So for able for tally all of the one then they and for say then did it justifiably for waiting then do we make them for Didi. That one that we go say I not get indictment, I don't dare, I not get bail for reduce the number and other overcrowding at the correctional centers. Then can review and give bail. What you bring you can they explain the state day, the prosecution day, the defense day, they argue about the judge reasonably apply the law we apply for that circumstance day. And for sure, then depopulate the correctional center. So that then we just done them. We still try for collate the data. We'll come back to the public with the appropriate data across the country with the number of cases we'll handle during that prison court initiative day. For get the public informed and let them know what's everything we do and how we stand moving forward.
Okay, Francis, continue for the inside the program. I'll cover to Augustine. Augustine, the free quality education. One issue where can always be problem for the picky them get access to water. Especially those take for Konadugu district because data don't show see Konadugu district on one side where picking they actually struggle for get water. What in una they do for make sure say water accessible to the school?
Well, water and sanitation, hygiene, and other aspects of the free quality education. So we know say some of the districts now get pipe-borne water. So waiting we did do now that if we decide to we go construct school or we go renovate or we go rehabilitate school, we they make sure say we they give them boreholes. You understand?
Okay.
We they give them boreholes where they able to get access. And if you go now, most of the schools there right now, we recently they construct to get boreholes, and their boreholes then it's very high. It gets hygiene. We get people learn from the Ministry of Health. You understand? We can go and watch them bowl and treat them, and of course now, if you go build school, borehole for the part of farm and decent toilets. First then we will go now the municipal school. We know the kind of toilets that we've been used, but now it's different now of recent standard toilets that we get in schools. So now I think you go to most of the provincial areas from 2019 to now, you did notice most of them schools then they get boreholes.
It's on I don't witness society picking the left classroom, especially for go cook. And then self they go to water. As recently as this year.
Well, I think that is against the law. We pick go na school for go and for go school. And not to this and for go we go to get water for the school. And we always tell people that say we need for the get and complain and then at the secretariat and make disciplinary action be taken. When people left in house for go school and for go school, and for go land book, not so like for go get water for teacher or for maid and cook.
So now they bring me to the question of who do they monitor the coordinator and the district coordinator, because I don't happen for work now in the district for 2 years and I don't see the challenge where that particular coordinator they get with some school authority, the local authority, then the community, so on and so forth, in terms of taking up some of the issues they have, so we call it just the make measure.
Well, I think under the Ministry of Education, we get district education office now, all the districts there. We are in the deputy education officer now in charge of all the district offices there. But the district coordinator, they're under the authority of the regional coordinator. Like if you go get issues, I think able to handle like accountant to the regional coordinator. Well, the regional coordinator and the DD, that's now the deputy director and the district, because like they represent we. Then at the eye them, they can able for settle and stuff. Then they just feel by under the free quality education answerable to the minister. So like for any moves so I for take like when I call me say like when I have for make a BS studio guest, I got for take permission from us. So the DDs them they under the regional coordinator. And not only DD there, we get with the monitor school, we get school quality assurance officers. Today, I think they call it school inspectors. So like where the free quality education come, we able for recruit like 160, whether they all over the country, and we plan for recruits more.
So then complain you can come to now and how
We dey get several complaints.
Okay, how I can take it?
We dey get complaints of teachers maybe extorting money from pupils or from parents, you understand? We get complaints of some exam malpractice. I think it's an open secret that now we are say we be able to suspend some teachers and head principals there. St. Joseph Convent now one, the annual then principal, and because of some irregularities we be in there on the intake, on the back end, some issues them we suspend them for 2 months, we seize them salary. So most of those issues coming up, the Teaching Service Commission can able to take decision there. So then they will hold them salary for 6 months.
Okay. Talking about if parents and comrades get concern, who's channeling for use like for put them concerns them so?
Well, I think if parents get concerned with school, as I said earlier, we get the deputy directors now all the districts. You go to the ministry and you channel a complaint. And I think we
not get anything like line because some man go afraid say land or go meet this sports because some community na close community. If I go for go lay Augustine complaints, Augustine go sabi Francis, sometimes Francis na party, he will take and tell him. But like we not get a line.
No, we get free toll line.
Okay, wait now this free toll line.
Where you can that now like let's assume say if you go as like so OTV they talk, you meet some pikin in they go get WhatsApp where they for in a class. You dey call that line day. We get somebody we always the way they take them complain and they. But today in the habits now, people not like for call directly. So the best you can do now for we get several complaints. Me I can do for the day people that they text me, they send me district coordinators then like why I don't cancel because we get 2 district coordinators. I don't recruit about 6 back for autism. So like the complaint can come everywhere. You get people that are determined. We say yes, I not for good school, I pay for anything. Me picking up for we not the organized lesson. So most of this complaint come. If I let's say by the time they left, I go to my office, I will see my staff. They don't count 2, 3 head teachers there. Maybe something for they don't do something at the school or something and go supply this the rest day. By the time they go check the number of days we for take because let's assume say we supply you say if we're able for feed the picking for 30 days. Maybe just after 15 days, you understand, the rest don't down. You know, these are complaints, these are things we get. We put the, make sure to create the enabling environment for medicine and the but as you know, this country, we get people that will always flout the law. So these are complaints, will come, you get for talk to a teacher, you get for talk to parents them, and so on and so forth.
So apart from rest, what are the team again with the part of the school feeding project?
Well, with the ghee and with the ghee beans. With the give oil, then of course with the give there half condiments.
No, not they get anything like tina where they make a salon so for be part of the supplement or the meal.
Well now we don't go into 30% homegrown. That's if I know we for able for produce jackets or for cook G blocks, you understand that kind of a thing. So most of the thing now at the provincial areas are homegrown. In fact now what we try for do now, we will begin would look for partners there where would begin use we own local rice instead of we importing rice or get people that go buy rice overseas. Now we therefore go strictly in homegrown. So most of the thing, but again, like people will come about like cassava naturally, you understand? But if you decide say you go give school picking, you go give picking cassava for it, you understand? You get the other sets of people that say they not feed them because we just feel to say like na rice. You got other side and at this country going to gari, you understand? So now we go for begin include cassava, we go for include gari, we go for include bulgur as the case may be. It depends this order on.
But I mean, a nutritionist for advice, not to waiting person thing. No get nutritionist in the sector.
Of course we get.
So.
Yeah, but what's it I say? Salon where they say food, so people just think say if for be rest. Like there was a time where I been there for where people then right say we dey give people then Gary for OTSF. For we get side and at the school, we get people that we appreciate Gary more than rest. Like Bond District, where I work for 3 years, people appreciate cassava. You understand? That boiled cassava than rice. So now we for the look at this, we say, okay, 5 days a week, 3 days will be cassava, 1 day will be Gary, and 2 days be rice.
All right, let me take una quick now. We inbox with 034225373. We don't get some text message, then we don't come inside the program. This first one from K2, they say, good morning, Mr. Coordinator. Thank you so much for the initiative of the free quality education. Indeed, the program is going on well, but my concern is on the reopening of school. Last academic year and the other years, we are challenged with the issue of price list. When you go to the schools, they will want you to go according to what they posted in their boards, but unfortunately, it's quite different from what the ministry or what government is saying. Please take a look at the price list this time around and see how you can effect its implementation. This other one, we don't come inside the program, they say the free healthcare, the free education, na good initiative, but the challenge them boku. Come na the add to each areas, you go see say there are so many challenges. We still get school picking them where they go look for firewood, for can cook, and also we still get some where they even get part of the feeding quota, and some school they do them once a week. All right. This other one we don't come inside the program, they say the weapons, the dispose of weapons. Please explain further. We want to know if those weapons we have to destroy or the commission is going to keep them for another purpose. Okay, the last one we don't come inside the program, still on the free quality education, they say we still they pay money for lesson, and also there are other charges. If we put all those charges together, then pass the school fee. All right, we start with coordinator.
Yeah, I think somebody will talk about price listing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now the ministry get the mandate for list prices. You understand? Which I believe, like when school open, we all school responsible for put the price listing. Not to say like secrets, like put an office we come before they understand. So like if you go get another prize, I think to say you as the parent get yourself for blame. Then the other person say you get people in at the interior where they go find firewood. As I say, then thing and they know they done. It just we then a country we are in people feel to say in LEONE for oak, you understand? So whenever you do something, you must get a set of people who always go against. Then the other person say out some of the things that we they pay for, you understand? It's mandatory that when school close, make sure say they take lesson at the school. If you decide now for go take private lesson for you picking, not to the responsibility of the ministry. We say lesson or they go. Then when you say they get booked in where they pay for. One thing we all go accept now that we get parents then we like for example if now they organize sports, you understand, they say pay for this. We don't tell una say una not for pay for this. Then maybe it's head teacher go tell una say una for pay for this. It is not mandatory. They can accuse the government or accuse we na the ministry say now we say for not for pay. I don't know if not because of all this position, but like none of me young picking no born. Me young picking they go. Me primary school I go. Sac City Municipal Junior School. And now they go. Because we get this other question. We will talk say okay, una account free quality education. If not free quality education, no una send una picking in there. One, make this clear. It's not compulsory that me picking for government school. What thing government they do with the create enabling environment. That if you don't afford for sending you picking private school, You understand? Eh? With the Christian enabling environments, they for may you picking go government school. Like when you go to school, yes, you get access to very good teacher, you get access to teaching and learning material, you get access to food. Then the other person say not to all and side they get food, which is right. As I say, each uncle Lily get like 19 chiefdom. Out of the 19 chiefdom, they now 9 chiefdom of the feed. You go now Bombali with the chief with the feed now 8 chiefdom, not to all the chiefdom there. As I tell you, when we come, we will only get WFP and CRS will be they do the school feeding. You understand? Where the number now being 250,000 school picking at the feed. Now we don't increase it to 800. We simply mean for any year like we not actually doing this year, but like for we they do first September, October, we they do assessments. You understand? School feeding assessments. Where they make sure say for every year we increase in the number of chiefdom there where they go. Because one thing for know, the school feeding is capital intensive. Now governments they pay, not to say this is like an organization, now governments they pay. So you get for start and little by little. We start from 250,000 nowadays up to 800,000 at the projection. Maybe the next 2 years we will go to 1,500. So definitely the person right not to all and side with the feed because it's based on chiefdom. Like with the teach with the feed na western rural. We're not the feed now with the feed na western rural. Even as that, not to all the schools that are western rural they get.
So talking about the feeding and not all side it gets. Government they consider for CC some of them places and they be included because I believe say the president in idea initiative and for all man benefit from this.
Yes, as I say, we always do assessments.
Okay.
And all they do assessments will always the increase in the chiefdom and increase in the number of schools.
Okay.
We been get schools there, we not been get the school feed in 2019. 2020 then gets. We been get the one that will not be get 2019, 2020, 2021 then get. So it's a systematic approach. Now we go up small.
All right. Okay, look now to Francis. Take your one or two questions.
Yes, I think the question they relate to waiting clarification on waiting then therefore do with the weapons.
Yeah, sure.
So waiting we do so now in conformity with the ECOWAS Convention and small arms and light weapons. Because Article 17 of that convention they call for member states for dispose of weapons. We in a salon do adopt that convention since 2006 and we ratify them in 2007. Where they call for member states and dispose weapons without being obsolete, will not be of any use again, will go fall in the wrong hands. Because I know them guns that they give the government. They are rusty, they don't na police custody before they hand them over to the judiciary. They don't do judiciary, they don't rusty, some don't put bullets this so some not effective again. But if we return into society that can way no more, in a violation of the ECOWAS Convention on small arms. So we comply with that convention, Article 17, for give the appropriate authorities for disposal, and then go destroy them, and when they do and so not to in secret destroy them and get rid of them, because we not get the proper space and know how for keep them. So the essence we hand over the weapons and then for the Small Arms Commission, we the body where the law mandates for disposal of them, for get rid of them.
All right. Well, we're not going to tell me again. We end the program now. So today, want for say plenty thank you to all who don't taking time for watch me. So we guest them now the studio this morning. They do very well for come this morning. Because of the kind rain we come today, but they're able to make a one for say plenty thank you to Augustine Moses Kuruma, National Program Coordinator for Quality School Education, Francis H. Moore, Public Relations Officer to the Judiciary of Sierra Leone. Well, we they say plenty thank you to the entire technical team. Prince Kote, na in don't be with camera operator, and Ralph, na in don't be the technical person for this morning. And my colleague Arnold Felix Elba, na in don't produce the program. Mina Fatima they say, get yourself a lovely start of the week.
Mina Arnold Felix Elba, they wish everybody a productive week.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.